Welcome everybody to the very first Now Loading podcast hosted by myself, Dinx, and my boy Voice here. So this is going to be a weekly or bi-weekly occurrence on the GamerNerdz site. So today's topic, we're talking about kind of the game rush. This fall actually, 2011 has been probably one of the most heavily populated with really high quality titles. Both of our wallets are kind of, empty.
It literally reached a point where usually, one game comes out, maybe a week, at this time. This time it was like 4 games coming out at the same time. I think Saints Row, what else came out at the same time was Saints Row?
Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
It was within a week of Modern Warfare 3, It really started, in August with Deus Ex. That's kind of like the first game that we really got into. And typically, fall is pretty heavy period for Christmas and all that, but it was just AAA titles one after another.
It's like right now, because we're looking at some of the games in our collections, and just looking at all of it. There's a lot of money invested into this.
So there's Deus Ex, there's Assassin's Creed 2.3, there's Modern Warfare 9, there's Saints Row the Third, Resistance 3, Uncharted 3, Gears of War. I mean, I guess everything's a sequel. There's not really any new IPs, but these are all AAA titles, and I'm actually worried because I don't know. We've been reviewing a lot of games recently, but at the expense of others. I haven't even started. I've started Skyrim.
At least you've opened the box.
Okay, I had my girlfriend made my character, but that was the extent of my Skyrim experience, and that game takes 100 hours. I like fighting games. I'm playing a lot of Ultimate Marvel, but then I have to, go play other titles. So, I don't know. We've lived through other, fall rushes, but this one was just insane.
We chose really key and also stressful times to come back with GamerNerdz. We've been talking about it for a while, saying, okay, we need to come back and we said, it's time, let's do it. And man, we choose to literally. Especially in that, game like Battlefield 3 came out, Modern Warfare 3 came out. So we're talking, two, pretty heavy on the multiplayer side type of, first-person shooters. And usually I like to take my time, and climb up, the Modern Warfare 3, get my prestige on. But I don't have the time, because right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed, because we got the things that we have to get these games done so we can actually bring them out to you guys. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand, because we do get some comments like, oh, the game, you guys reviewed it, but it came out a week or 2 weeks ago, whatever.
Or a month ago.
And we're just
we're working on that.
Eventually we'll get to the point where we can actually review the games maybe before they even come out. That'd be awesome. But for the time being, we're just like you guys, right? So we're going out there, we're getting the games, we have to play them, and right now, especially with the games, I find myself speeding through stuff, and I don't want to, but Assassin's Creed, man, I just started, and I'm literally reached the point where I'm actually stressed out when I turn on the Xbox, the PS3.
What do I play?
What am I gonna do? And Zelda just came out, the new Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword, and literally I have not turned my Wii on all year.
I'm worried because I'm gonna buy Skyward Sword so we can review that. It probably will be the last Wii title we will ever play next to Wii U next year. But I'm like Voice, I'm having difficulty choose because I want to play a lot of Ultimate Marvel, but then we gotta bust out Skyrim, which is probably a 50 to 60 hour game. Legend of Zelda's rumored to be 48 hours.
Yep.
Assassin's Creed, I don't know why you bought it, but that's gonna be a while. I'm still playing Gears and stuff. I want to do a second run of Deus Ex. I don't know. And then this is just console stuff. But I still play my 3DS, and I got the new 3D Land, Super Mario 3D Land, which is really good. But again, And the worst part is that next year is when, so this generation is technically over. There'll be a new Nintendo Wii U next year.
Xbox 720.
There's rumors, next winter is going to be the replacement for the 360, which means, lining up, which means spending a lot of money, which means buying over a lot of stuff. So if our wallets were, devastated this fall,
yeah.
Oh my God, man. And the PS Vita's coming in February. We're gonna get that a week early, hopefully. So check out for that review. But man, it's expensive being a gamer these days too.
I'm telling it's an investment, and especially us. A lot of you you're lucky because the games come out, and you choose I'm gonna get this game now and get that game and sprinkle it around a couple of months. So no, we don't have that luxury. Like it's
no. We are there's like the title of hardcore gamer. I believe both of us fall in that thing, and we choose to buy all this stuff. And we will beat Skyrim. I don't know when you're gonna exceed a review. I mean, you obviously can read other sites and read other people's stuff. Okay, let's not aim for 2012, but I went through Arkham City quickly just so we can get out reviews for other games, and we're behind, but we're working on that stuff, and I still have to go through Arkham City a second time. I'm still playing Gears, and thankfully, it's the 23rd of November today. The rush actually ended.
No, I'm happy.
Skyward Sword was the last major title, and up until I think next February when Mass Effect 3 starts, and when it comes out, that's when the rush starts again. But right now, my wallet has survived, and there are casualties. I don't know about you, but there are games that I wanted that I just didn't buy. Probably the thing I'm most guilty of is I bought Dark Souls, which is supposed to be fantastic, and I have a strategy guide and everything, and I haven't played it. I just don't have. I don't have time. It's just I don't know.
Actually, one of the games I'm actually is the one probably the only game I haven't picked up yet is actually no, there's a few games I didn't pick up, but one of them I have to go pick up because I want to review it is the new Sonic game. Dinx knows that I've been a Sonic supporter for a long time, and when Sonic went into
bought Sonic 2006.
I got it. The one in 2000. Remember that one? The loading. Honestly.
Hi, my name is Sonic. Loading. Screen. What is your choice? Loading screen. That's the incorrect answer. Loading screen.
But see, even through all that, because I started playing Sonic. Back in the Sonic 1, the side-scrolling 2, 3. Sonic Knuckles when it was good. Yeah, and then it got into the Sonic Adventures and all that stuff. And Sonic Adventure 1 wasn't bad, and Sonic Adventure 2 came out. I was like, okay, whatever. And then after that, it just was I don't know.
They suck ass.
Shadow the Hedgehog came out. It's really, a lot of bad Sonic games have come out, and every time a new Sonic game comes out, I'm just there. And Dinx can, he can support this statement. And I'm always going it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
No. There's, the only reason why Sonic Generations, from what I've read and I haven't bought and I never will, is that it has some decent reviews. Is that it takes the best aspects of the few good Sonic games and put them in a compilation. It's a retell. I think there's the
but there's a classic Sonic and then there's a new Sonic.
Yeah, but so there's a scene from the Dreamcast Sonic where that killer whale is attacking you. That's a good part of Sonic.
Yeah.
After that, everything else is garbage. So they have that stuff. So is it a new game or is it a compilation? So
well, see, I mean, it's been what I've noticed with Sega's approach recently is that what I've noticed with Sega's approach recently is that they've really just been kind of rehashing, trying to kind of get back that something that charm they had in the past.
I think Sonic is dude, there's Sonic, and Sonic is teaming up with Mario for Olympic Games.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I was thinking about this. Could you imagine the poor guy in the early 90s, 80s, whatever, is playing Sonic and so imagine the poor guy, went to a coma and suddenly wakes up now and he's like, yo, I'm gonna go buy the new Sega console. And
because that's the first thing you do. I should continue my gaming.
Hey man, back in the day, man, Sega, Genesis and all that stuff, man, I'm the guy that was making fun of everyone that had a Nintendo because I didn't have one. I
hate everybody.
I hated everyone that had a Nintendo because you guys who played Mario was whatever song's the best, and if for some reason I was asleep for a long time and woke up now and saw Sonic on the Nintendo platform, I would freak out, man. Could you it's
how the mighty have fallen.
He's really fallen, but no, Sonic Generations, I'm happy it's gotten good scores. I actually picked up, I actually downloaded Sonic 4 from Xbox Live to try and see if
the episodic one.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I played the first couple of levels and. I saw them trying, but still.
It's almost a rehash.
It literally is the Sonic. The first episode, the first stage, literally feels like the first stage from the first Sonic.
So tell me why you bought Assassin's Creed 2.3.
I got
Call of Duty 864.
I got Revelations, Assassin's Creed Revelations because. I know, Ubisoft Fusion Point are releasing a game every 10 seconds.
But no, it's literally I know it sells well, and they're following the Call of Duty thing. They're released within weeks and stuff. But I don't want to play. I'm tired of Assassin's Creed. I don't want to. Maybe the third one, but I'm done with the second line.
See, the thing's I want to know. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with secret orders and all that stuff. So
he thinks he's part of one.
I think I am part. I'm in my own secret order. It's not so secret. So I just mentioned it, but No, the thing is, like, I really want to know what's gonna happen. I'm fascinated by the story, but like, I cannot deny that they haven't really revolutionized the gameplay, and they need to take a step back and go, like, you know what, let's take a break and come back refreshed and everything with Assassin's Creed 3. But I'm still gonna play this. I'm excited about it. I hope the game doesn't let me down. But
let me remind you, or let me reiterate what Voice told me the first time about the game. He booted up. He's like, Dinx, I started playing Assassin's Creed 2.3, and I'm like, how was it? He's like, man, it's the same damn game,
Yeah, that's here's the thing, like, because a lot of the. Anyway, from what I've been playing so far, a lot of the things that I did not like from the last one came back. For example, the whole. The things I'm obsessed with, like, achievements when it comes to getting everything, but like I don't necessarily like doing it. So but like right now I'm
Why do you do that?
Right now I'm like, I said to myself, I'm not gonna start the story unless I like purchase all the the stores and all that stuff. I want to get all that stuff out of the way so I can just like slide through the story, because that's what I want to go through.
Is the game still focused on the old Italian guy?
It's still Ezio, there's Altair in it, so like it could be interesting. We'll see.
Well, I mean, what he's saying is that you will see, because there is going to be a new Assassin's Creed next year, and just like there's going to be a new Modern Warfare 15. We'll touch on Modern Warfare. It is the single biggest media entertainment release of all time. $750 million in the first week. It is more of the same though, but look out for that review soon.
Yeah, and before we end this one off, because we are trailing on the time here, to get the review done, I literally took a weekend. I called it my FPS 2011 weekend, and I played Modern Warfare on a Saturday, and then I played Battlefield 3 the next day. Like, literally, it reached the point, because I was playing only the campaign to compare, and it reached the point where like I was like having nightmares. I was confusing.
They're the same. They're both pretty bad.
They both involve Russians in some way. Anyway, so anyway, this has been our first episode of our podcast called Now Loading.
Leave us your feedback, give us your comments, give us titles you want us to talk about. Definitely expect some special guests coming in the future. We are in Montreal, which is one of the biggest development hubs for video games, in that community. So we'll have some cool people on here, and definitely expect a lot of these more podcasts coming in the future.
Booyah!
See ya, bro.
Later, y'all.